My name is Linda Talaferro, and I have a business called The T, The Extra Effort. The Extra Effort focuses on women who are in corporate America and have a desire to reach the next level. They either have time in their job where they're quite seasoned, but yet they've been stuck for a number of years, not sure exactly how to get unstuck. Or they're new in their role and want to make sure that they launch their career successfully. So I help them bridge the gap of understanding how to have a successful launch or get unstuck, find out what their derailers are and modify those derailers, actually mitigate them or eliminate them altogether and position them for opportunities in the next level. Today, I'd like to talk to you about a particular service, and that is the one regarding launching from a strong foundation. So if you're new in your role or new in a job and you want to build that foundation to make sure that you have a successful career long term, then I'd like to talk to you about a service called The Extra Effort. It's a 12-week online service that you will have 12 one-on-one sessions with me. And we will be focused on achieving several things. One, building that network of people to support and advocate for you when you're not in the room. Understanding a critical thing that most people will not share with you regarding what's needed for success in your career, and that's being liked and what that means and how to establish it. And then putting together a total playbook that you execute throughout the first 90 days in order to make sure you have that foundation that will launch your career to success. You're probably wondering why the first 90 days. Why is that important? And why did I focus on that time frame for the extra effort? This is something that I had to learn the hard way, which is why I'm so passionate about the extra effort and being that vehicle for women who are in corporate America and have the desire to get to the next level and frankly get a seat at the table. When I started here in the Michigan area, I had probably, about 10 years under my belt. And I went to work for a company called called Detroit Diesel. Delco Moraine was a company that I had earlier in my career right out of college. But Detroit Diesel, I started there here in the Redford area. And I came in gung-ho, really excited about the role because it was going to, what I thought, give me a lot of exposure. So I came in focused, working hard, really wanted to, get a lot accomplished and show them what I was capable of doing. And I did that, worked really hard, had one of the most challenging programs to work on. And I thought that I was performing well. Every indication gave me that type of feedback that things were going well. But what I noticed is I continued to be in the same role. 1 year went by, 2 years went by, 3 years went by, and there were other opportunities that came about. There were other projects that I wasn't being considered for, and I did not understand that because I was working so hard and what I thought was producing good work product. So after the 4th or 5th year, I became frustrated, which most of us do when we've been working so hard and producing good work product. I became frustrated and, did some inquiries and found out, well, Linda, nobody really knows you. You're in purchasing, you're in supplier development. You come in, you get the job done, but nobody really knows you. And I didn't understand why that was important. So I ended up moving on from Detroit Diesel, but I remembered that feedback that nobody knew me. So when I went to Hayes Lemmertz, I think that was around, I can't remember, mid-2000, after spending 5 years at Detroit Diesel, spinning my wheels, working hard, but spinning my wheels. So when I got to Hayes Lemmertz, I remembered that, okay, for some reason I wasn't moving the needle at Detroit Diesel like I thought I was in my career because nobody knew me. So I focused, when I first got to Hayes Lemmertz, I focused on being known. meeting people, you know, getting things done through people, working on teams and projects. I focused on that. And I will tell you, I think it was, I probably was there about 60 days, so 2 months. And in addition to establishing good work product, I was getting invited to participate on teams. And I said, oh, okay, this is different already from my Detroit Diesel experience. So let me continue to get to know people. Let me continue to put my face and my name out there. I did that at Hayes Lemmerts, and within 8 months of being in a role, now keep in mind, I didn't know anyone coming in the door. So I worked hard to not only give good work product like I was doing at Detroit Diesel, but getting people to know me, getting people to understand who, at the time, who Linda McCullough was. Who is she? After 8 months of being in that role, now 5 years at Detroit Diesel, nothing, okay? Worked hard, worked hard. 8 months of being at Hayes Lemmerts, there was an opening in another business unit for a director, which would be a promotion for me. I wasn't aware of that opening, but someone who I had gotten to know, spent time developing a relationship with, advocated for me when I wasn't in the room. Long story short, I got the promotion to director, and that's what started my career into the executive level. All because I changed my approach within the first 60 days of being at Hayes Lemmerts compared to Detroit Diesel. You know, I had to learn that the hard way. What if I had had that information when I was at Detroit Diesel? I'm sure I wouldn't have spent 5 years or more spinning and not moving anywhere within that organization. Because like I said, my work product was good. Just nobody knew me. So that's what led me to create this service called The Extra Effort and teach women how to maximize their first 90 days. That first 3 months is so critical in your overall career success. And it's unfortunately something that no one teaches you. You know, we all come in out of college, come in either from another job into a new role, or even within the same company into another role. And we think working hard is it. We think that. We think all we got to do, work product, work product. But there's a major, major difference within that first 90 days above and beyond just working hard. So that's why I created The Extra Effort. That 12-week program, that 90 days, where we'll work together and I'll teach you what I've learned the hard way years and years ago, what I have also subsequently shared with other women that has been successful for them. And I'll teach you that over a 12-week period. And at the end of that 12 weeks, not only will you know what those tools are and how they look, what they look like, you will already have your network in place. You will already have that foundation in place. And at the end of our 90 days, you can start building on that foundation because you will understand what it means to be liked, to be known, and to do more than just work product. So again, you know, my name is Linda Talaferro. Been in corporate America for over 30 some years, and I currently am a vice president at a Fortune 500 company, and I have a deep passion for helping women move the needle and get a seat at the table like I have achieved. But more than just that, making sure that they are fully equipped to be successful. Provide information that I didn't have going through my journey and my pathway, and I've learned it and I know what works and I want to pass it on. It's a deep passion of mine to do so, which is why I created this business from the beginning. I've created a link that's in my bio right underneath the title of this video. And I suggest, please go out and click that link. It's a blog posting. It gives you more information about the first 90 days and how you can maximize it. what you can do to make a difference in either your new role or your new job. And also within that blog post is some good information. So you click on that second link in the blog post and you're going to get a download of what I call the 10 T commandments. Definitely, definitely something you want to have in your toolkit. So again, thank you for joining in. My name again is Linda Talaferro from the T. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side of that blog post that I have in my title. All right, take care.